Coco Beach Club is worth the additional price, if you get it for the right price. Think about how much you'd be willing to pay for it while I describe all the amenities that are included with the admission to Coco Beach Club. For my wife and I, it's like having a suite experience, or what I think a suite experience would be like, without committing to a suite. When you get off the ship, you can either walk to the beach club or you can take the tram. The beach club is in the complete opposite side of the island, and it's going to be about a 15-minute walk. Now, the tram might be a good way to go for a couple of different reasons. One, it's a 15-minute walk, and two, you might be able to get one of those coveted day beds that are right next to the infinity pool. These are on a first come, first served basis. And if you take the tram from the pier, you're going to be brought to a transfer station, which then brings you to the Coco Beach Club. When you get there, you will simply hand them your SeaPass card, as your excursion tickets are tied to your SeaPass card. Now, if you're one of the first ones there, go ahead. Try to get that day bed next to the infinity pool. If not, no worries. Check in and make lunch reservations. Apparently you can also do this on the ship, which I haven't tried yet. Here, you'll also be able to get a nice luxury Coco Beach Club towel, which is definitely nicer than what's on the ship. Make sure you can grab the free pastries and the coffee, as this is the only place that I found coffee on Perfect Day at Coco Cay. Pastries and coffees isn't the only thing included. A nice elevated lunch is also included, which I'll talk more in detail shortly. And if you got one of those nice over-the-water cabanas or beach cabanas, all these items I'm about to list are also included. However, I'm going to guess you're probably not going to use many of these. The infinity pool, of course, is included, along with chairs in the infinity pool. If you got there early, that day bed that's next to the infinity pool, there's no extra charge for that. The beach chairs that are on the beach and then with the umbrellas, those are also free of charge. Now, your beach chair comes with a little drink flag on the back. So if you ever need a drink, you simply lift the flag and an attendant will come by and take your drink order. Now, if you have the drink package, your drink package works on Perfect Day at Coco Cay as well as in the beach club, and there will be no additional charge. Now, your Wi-Fi is also included if you got the Wi-Fi package. And while you might not be working, you might want to be posting on Instagram. If I had Instagram, I would definitely be showing off on Instagram, but I don't. Float mats are also included. These would typically be about $15 to $20 on any other part of Perfect Day Coco Cay. Kids 3 and under are also free. Now, the only kids I ever saw were the ones that were 3 and under. I never saw any other kids, and if you want to definitely make sure you have a kid-free zone, you could go to Hideaway Beach where it's adults only over 21. However, that's going to have a different vibe and not be nearly as quiet of a place as the beach club. And peace and quiet is exactly what I want when I'm enjoying my upgraded lunch with this kind of view. Lunch at the beach club is equivalent to especially a restaurant on the ship. We went twice in 1 week actually, one time, and we started off with ceviche, which is made from locally caught fish and cured lime and lime juice, and served with red onions, corn, cilantro, and jalapenos. For the main course, I might have tried 2 different things, including marinated filet mignon, which is probably just as good as any steak on the ship. The other main course that my wife and I had was a coconut crusted lobster avocado relish served on a brioche bun, and truffle fries. While the sandwich is good and my fry connoisseur wife liked the truffle fries, I prefer normal fries. For dessert, the Bahamian rum cake didn't even sound good, so I didn't even try it. But you should try clicking or tapping the like button and the subscribe button so you can stay up to date with more tips for cruisers, like if you should get a cabana or not. The over-the-water cabana is definitely one of the more luxurious experiences you can purchase. At $2,800 per cabana for an upcoming cruise, I don't see myself in one of these anytime soon. While this does include up to 8 people and would bring the price down to $350 per person, it doesn't justify the extra money with what is included in my opinion. They get the same food, but they have an attendant that can bring it to them. The cabana has a sectional sofa, 4 lounge chairs, a dining area, lockable storage, Bluetooth speakers and charging ports, free snorkel gear upon request, stocked minibar that you have to pay for if you don't have the drink package. Come on. But you do get all the free bottled water that you want. Oh, and you get a cool slide that you can cool off with. when you're getting a little warm. While the over-the-water cabana is pricey, the beach cabana is more affordable, especially if you have a group of 8. At $1,600, it would be $200 per person versus $350 per person for the over-the-water cabana. Now remember, pricing for all these changes with every cruise and is dynamic pricing. This is going to include more or less the same items as the over-the-water cabana. One notable difference, of course, though, is the slide. And just for reference, another cruise I have booked, the beach cabana, is $2,800. This brings me to my next point. How much did I pay? But more importantly, how much would you pay? Leave a comment below on how much you think that the Coco Beach Club is worth. At about $100 per person, the beach club is worth the elevated experience in my opinion. While we paid $89 last time, I'd be willing to pay up to about $125 if our kids weren't with us. Our kids will be with us in the fall break cruise that we're going to be taking, where the beach club is only $115 per person. But we will be doing a free day at Coco Cay, which you can learn about right here. And if you get any value out of this, be sure to tap and hit that like and subscribe button. And you should probably share this with someone that you know, so you don't have to explain all these things and all these tips with them. This is Brian, Tips for Cruisers.